Even though I live in the US, I'm just so disappointed that the World Cup is happening here because I feel like the US does not understand the privilege that it has for hosting the World Cup. It's like giving to a country that does not deserve it. As a Brazilian, there's nothing more important than the World Cup. We literally go to bed for 4 years and then wake up again when the World Cup is here. It genuinely feels like our lives do not make sense for 4 years until it's World Cup year. I'm not even kidding. Just for an example, so you guys understand what's like to grow up in Brazil. Growing up in Brazil, and having World Cups, it's just such an experience. Think about this. If Brazil is playing, you do not have work, okay? And if you do have work, the TV is on. Think about school, the TV is on. If you're in college, the TV must be on. No one can expect you to not be watching the game. Like during class, I remember being during class and we had just class in general because school still had to happen. Some games, school does not happen. They just cut it all out. If it's on a Friday, forget it. It's just like long weekend, go home, nobody's coming, there's no school. The teachers are not going to be here. Students do not come because there'll be no schools. Like Brazil is playing. Obviously, there will be no schools. But then sometimes, if it's not a super important game, there's school. But either way, doesn't matter what's going on. The TV is being played as the teacher is teaching. Or block parties everywhere happening to watch the World Cup. Like, do not get in a car. Things are going to be hectic. Like, once Brazil is playing, basically the whole entire country stops. And everyone has something in common. And I think that that's so beautiful, especially in the political, climate that we live in today, where I feel like everyone's very extreme in opposite sides and everyone has just, different opinions about everything. When Brazil is playing and when it's the World Cup year, I just feel like everyone has one common goal and everyone has this thing that bonds us together as people. During the weekends, we paint the streets. Literally, we paint all of the concrete. We paint people's houses. People volunteer to get their houses painted and all the kids come together with the parents and stuff. And we just paint all around the streets. The whole entire street is painted. And what I think is beautiful is that tradition kind of died out in the last World Cup, but it came back this year. So it feels like I'm back in my childhood watching all of the videos, and it's just this nostalgic feeling of being oh my gosh, I remember my best memories as a kid was during a World Cup year, just because everyone got together. Every single person got together. You would see neighbors that you didn't even know existed come outside and help you paint. And during PE class, that was no longer PE class. It was just basically decorating the whole entire school. We would be working as volunteers, decorating the whole entire school, painting, the football field, painting the volleyball field, painting everything. Brazil colors, everyone just got together and it was just so beautiful. And I feel I'm sure that there are Americans that have no idea that the World Cup is happening here in the US. That's so freaking crazy to me. Do you understand how big of a deal this is? You guys are hosting the World Cup. The US is not ready. They're not deserving of that. Anyways, I'm just so upset because I genuinely feel the spark of the World Cup, it's just not the same when you're not in Brazil. So I want to go back so bad. But yeah, I can't. That being said, though, I did get tickets for one of the games. And I'm going with Kevin on his birthday. His birthday is June 24th. So that was our little Christmas gift. And we're going to make a lot of content for you guys. I think it would be extremely fun. But also, obviously we're going to a Brazil game, because Kevin during the World Cup, first of all, Kevin is marrying a Brazilian, okay? That guy is white, yes, but one thing about him is that he loves Brazil. He's so excited for a wedding. He loves Brazil. If you ask Kevin what's the most beautiful place he's ever been to, he's going to say Brazil. He just loves Brazil, and that's why I love him. He supports me so much. And, the same way that I root for the Jets, he's going to be rooting for Brazil during the World Cup. It's obvious just because it's my thing. He needs to take that from me. Since we started dating, he's been watching soccer way more often. He's a fan of Liverpool. And I think it's so freaking cute because he's just an American football type of guy. He really is. And I can see his interests changing because of us. And I think that's beautiful. But yeah, we have a running joke that when Kevin is in Brazil, he's 1 week in and he's no longer Kevin. He's Kevin Thiago, okay? He's no longer Kevin. He's Kevin Thiago. It's Kevinho, okay? So yeah, during this World Cup, he is bringing out his Kevinho Thiago hat, and he's going to be rooting for Brazil. He already has his like original, shirt that he got for Christmas, and we're all ready to go. So we're going to one game as of right now. But hey, like I said this before and I'll say it again, if you are a brand and you're doing any type of activations in the World Cup, seriously, please do not give this ticket to somebody that doesn't deserve it and has like just doesn't like it and doesn't follow it. Please give it to me. I will sign a contract for perpetuity in all universes. Like, I'm giving you my image and likeness for the rest of my life. Like, please, seriously, please. Brands, think of me. I'm your girl. I'll make the best content. I'll be appreciative. Like, I'm gonna bring the energy. Like, it needs to make sense. Like, this would be extremely organic to me, and I just can't afford to pay all of these tickets to go, so I could only afford one game, and it was already so expensive. But yeah, please let me work with somebody here. Like, please.